All right guys, Chris here from RackUp+Go, and today we're going to be talking all about Vitrifrigo refrigerators. In this video, we're going to be talking all about the Vitrifrigo Slim90. Let's get into it. All right guys, so this fridge here is a bit of a slimmer profile, hence the name, Slim90. 90 being it's 90 liters. This is your standard door style, kind of dorm style refrigerator. The door hinge side is reversible, so you can see we've got a mechanism over here. There is a small little black piece. This will pop off, so you can swap that handle and make it into a right hinge door instead of a left hinge door. It does come in two colors, so this is the black color. It's really nice because it doesn't show any fingerprints. And then there's also a light gray color. So one cool thing about this is if you wanted to swap the door color and get creative, you've got this black trim around it. This panel you can actually slide out and you can slide in the light gray panel, or if you wanted to do your own custom door, like pull this out, vinyl wrap it, do wood grain, carbon fiber, whatever you want, you could actually slide this out, vinyl wrap it, slide it back in, and have a nice custom door front to it. So this door opens up, you've got, full swing. We've got a freezer compartment on top. It does come with a nice little ice cube tray. Ample room in here, definitely fitting a few pints of Ben & Jerry's. And then we've got 3 shelves and then the crisper bin down at the bottom. And the crisper bin does have an air control vent on it, so you can slide it open so you have some ventilation. This is good for fruits. You can slide it back, and this is going to be better for vegetables. And then if you want to take it right out, it does pop right out. In this, say you had something spill, there is a bit of a lip on here, so it will catch kind of any liquids that fall down through. And then your temperature thermostat control is going to be in the back, and this does have a traditional manual knob thermostat. On the door itself, we've got 2 shelves. The top one you can adjust and bring that down. This also pops out. You can slide that up and down. We'll leave it down here on the bottom for now. And then you've got your bottle finger tabs. These are going to be able to slide back and forth, hold cans better, condiments, whatever you're throwing in there. In terms of ventilation, there is a tab right here that slides down. So if you're storing the fridge, you want to make sure there's going to be no moisture buildup in there. That tab will keep it from closing all the way. So that's just a little slider. It's a little black piece in here. All the way up. Allows it to close, bringing it down, keeps it from, well, you can close it all the way, but it'll pop that door open, keep it ventilated, keep the air circulating around on the inside. So you can mount the cooling unit on the top, and that's how it comes. It'll come with 2 screws on a bracket mounted to the top. You're welcome to leave that up there, build a box around it when you're mounting it, or you'll notice there is this whip, and it's about 3 to 4 feet long. And this whole compressor, condenser, the fan, all of this is on a nice bracket that can be positioned and put somewhere else, remote from the unit, closer to your power supply, maybe a utility cabinet. That's what makes this fridge kind of really unique. With this remote cooling unit, you can kind of customize it however you want. You could put it behind the unit, directly behind it, as a regular fridge would have it. So having that ability and that flexibility to move this around in tight packaging, wherever you're putting it, is a really handy feature. One thing I really like about the Vitrifrigo series of refrigerators, they do a decent job lighting up the inside. So we've got these LED lights underneath here, kind of really giving you some good light on the inside, especially when you're opening that freezer. The freezer is not blocking the light, so the light's getting in here so you can see what you're grabbing. So mounting this refrigerator, it does not include a mounting flange. Instead, what it has are some pre-drilled or pre-recessed holes on the sides here, and this will actually mount from the side. So you'll screw from the side into, say, your wooden boxed out frame in order to secure the fridge in its spot. All right, so unlike the DRW180, this does not have an automatic defrost mode. So every once in a while, you may find yourself needing to power the unit down, let it defrost, and one of the issues is where does all that water go? Well, this unit has a condensation line or drain line built right into it. So you can actually plumb this in and never have to worry about sticking a whole bunch of paper towels or something in there, or having to catch all the water that's draining out of it. Instead, water will drain down the back of the unit, and there's actually a drain hole in the bottom here that will drain out through this tube. So that's a great feature, so you're not having to pull this unit out or worry too much about soaking up all that water out of the bottom of the unit. All right, so powering this unit, this is a 12 or 24 volt DC unit. If you're gonna do an AC, you're gonna have to get some sort of transformer that's gonna take the AC voltage and bring it down to a 12 or 24 volt DC. So on the remote cooling unit, that's where the power leads are gonna be. You're gonna have your positive and negative 14 gauge cables coming off of this, and that's gonna run to your 12 or 24 volt DC power system. All right guys, that wraps up the features of this Vitrifrigo Slim90. If you have any questions, concerns, leave us a comment on the video, or you can contact us directly at customercare@RackUp+Go.com. And remember, life's an adventure, rack up and go.